Thank you. Wonderful.
Strong. You have a strong mind. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm in my chair.
How long have you
I'm very warm.
Samara, you went over there? Yes. So also when it
Thank you. Thank you. I look forward to that. How are you?
Ibrahim, make it nice. Do you see my face?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Mama Kanama.
you can take the opportunity. So what part of the campaign?
Hello. Yes, abusian for me chesha munyina ama munyina akwa basronko. Ai. Minya samora kuna machia so na bra osei Anthony machia yepa. Abusian for bibia eda form kama. Yele yankopo asese wama ya hoden na adepa. Achi yen na yenso yeti ase na moja edi ahurusane weyemu na techreman so da abodwe mu kasa. Yada mu nyina se ne mo bre na yada MPP delegate ase. Yada the whole campaign team yada mu nyina ase. Atwuma obia ye do obia ase. Yada MPP mpanfo nyina ase. Yada Ewura Jekufu ase, yada Ewura Akufo Ado ase. Yada obibia ase, yada Bra Chempo ase, yada ya Odutwuma ase, sanso na yada. Kwabra je Japan ase, ena Ewura Kennedy ohene Japan. Yada na ase yepa. MPP party there. A party of competitions, party of ideas, party of what we call competence. Enti a normal, I describe say party at the sano, say akunya beto obia epese oni sa adrinkese no anim. Nene nyankopon aboa amaya ye de wo say nye bia de bibia aba na wie ye. Na ye de aba na wie ye de. Minya be ma. Eni Dr. Bawumia camp biem eni Canada Japan camp biem Any Brachampon camp, and I any Quabranja Japan answer yaw adu trim ne camp bim. Say dear. Dear one any an pipi amanyuko no. It is said ye tibia, udin kunimo. Uri yo said ye go see ye bia, the okan ye biano, science fashion baby. Naka who said, a party bar coupe entia yenina, ye day. Yes, so they say, ye bat near the pebble beacha. Enti wo when your boy bianina no, a man in your reho. A bayan reho dear, man so money any then entrum because Sabat way a cotu, you know. The entia no pia a pese, or no midi party and him, and he said, ye baya. Yebewene election no 2028. And to say a to about we now o candidate here, it doesn't matter. You can still keep the agenda for victory 2028 by supporting the winning candidate. And say the another one is one and until now say I will say o candidate the media party na no. What to me I then achieve with the candidate here or any here. Abusia Yanka Simpani and Cancer Munsin ye. Partner down said there be a mechano. And any pabako for dear. And it doesn't belong to Dr. Bawumia. The party does not belong to Yeura J. Kufo. Partner down doesn't also belong to Yeura Sabio Nana Akufo Ado. Partner MPP for Nina Yedia. Enti say no krepa se na honhom ekita o. Honhom a na gina wo mu a na wo de ye campaign e ma wo candidate. Na ye party no e honhom. Na ye party no nka bom e honhom. Na ye party no nka nko e honhom dia. Ene ya to abaya wie no. Fa wutu okotwere dan mu. Na ye nyina ye nka ye honbom ti se party baako. Na se party we ye tumi ka ye honbom a. Mi aba bemba. Said the Tibia 2028. MPP be winning elections are a bayo piano e Ghana mine. Na in Shranka Yankopon na yensanso na yewura Yankopon ase. Na then I see you are near Sanso de Asida Kesia pa ama yewura Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia. Abusia abato ye yekotu ye. The entire nam so ama party na ba be ya akono na enne utumi hu se party na fan ntoma pafra because the whole grassroots no ba bi obefa bia omudi party na chi no ni nyina no efa kese no ejina ye papa ye fe ne Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia kwan ofa so a oye ni campaign any there all your after the election. We are Bawumia ma men ka asem we nchiro na tie ni ye pa. Se nye Dr. Bawumia no ye nipa bi oye nimdefo adwen kase da ne tim. Na onim se de ntakra esen no ye se de ntakra so no e na manfo ani sanu nti. A na menu so nti a oye campaign na ye very clean. No personal attack. No insulting. Obi etuja papa no omwa. Senye sa attitude we na papa we nyaaye ena senka sabio ono so koye mi bieja nka na me na okasai ewom senka Bawumia we ne de nanso no enka the party na nkasa ne foundation no ebeye broke. But Bawumia played a very smart position in the MPP campaign because he knew say he's going to be the winner. And for that matter, Obibia ni campaign yom ojina bonten e kan sama nanse ne mfata de kire papa we no. Papa no timi share ne so. Papa no timi share ne ho so not to come out and respond harshly to anyone. Sa adwuma na papa no ye no, ene na de ne party no ne fe na aye na ba. Enhyeso na papa Bawumia ne yere Samira Bawumia omutumi hye omo ho so abra na afa anifa ni benkum esoro ne fam na ye di on atem ye de won awade esem abeto platform so ye ka ho nsem sabi ye di won atem na ye ka de ensem fata won nyansa ni gina ya papa we ne yere etumi nya ya omo gina so a omo ansa obi bia wodatem die no eno nsunsanso na ama party na ne agina ne nan so a all around the country everybody in the country our young people ni bia feel say the party has actually gained its potentials back. Now we so to me hu ni nyina ne say yewura Bawumia ye nipa bia oye nimdifo yewura Bawumia ye nipa bia said ono ankasa kana sem opanyini tie mante yewura Bawumia nim say so betumi adi Ghana president mana ye ya adi say onamam PP party so ans na watumi akwa akodi president enti yewura Bawumia sheda ye ni campaign in a manner say ye campaign ni wi a obi biara odi MPP achi obi bi o support to MPP amanyoko no ebe feel part of the campaign for the agenda 2028 eda Bawumia sin na juma pa oyeye obo juma ye pa ne kasa ni nim de o de to abonten ye bona baso ye was save the image of this party enye papa we ya na nka binum afa adwene say they are going to destroy the image of this party in every cost. Na ne yato abana wie na nipa na odi nkunim no wa bie na komam wa trase akana numa sem se ono de nsama ye kan o campaign no mu bia no it is over ehu hia emfa ne ho onyina no so enye se oni obi ewo anase ompese obi bebe ne ho ono papa na yedi na busua na yere ne matem yede ne wianom ne na sewonom ne na nkontafo ebefram didi wona tem no ono wato na kuma maka na kuma ato ne yam say he is ready to accept everyone to do the agenda for the party enti ene sabio stika kura yewura stika kura tumi ko yewura Bawumia fie ma ne yeye ma me patient dance we mo akwa papa ye friend stika the MP for Nshiaso etumi nanti tim eko yewura Dr. Bawumia fie ko tiano ma Dr. Bawumia hwe nanim enene sere edi nkomo. It tells you the character of the man called Dr. Bawumia. You just imagine say Kennedy Japan I win an election nanka sabi onipa bi ti se miracle so aboaje ebe na adwen se okwa akochia no enka de ne besie. Imagine say Kennedy Japan I win an election nanka nipa bi ti se asensu boache bantam asensu boache why na adwen se nka okọ Kennedy Japan fi akochia no enka ji se ye free fire service e ma obuba Kennedy Japan fi ho. Now so look at the character of Dr. Bawumia. After nsema stika etimiko jina santimai mu kafa Dr. Bawumia ho. We nsema efa Kristosom ho. Stika timi hwe nipa da sani anim jina Kumasi abontene so ekanditi yewura Bawumia. Enso yewura Bawumia amfa ne personal. What taken as an issue of internal campaign. Pacho temi yepa. And Nyama went to Canada that before the election said, Yanko Traban Farmer Dr. Bawumia because Dr. Bawumia neba or you be able to me atlas na was sign the party no. Party mano. Party mumpa for. What me come munyina bomb. And in Tiania Casse, Muya Quasima for Makwaba. Dr. Bawumia na to me a yenny pass a bio, said the near money see kono, say Antoabana mana. The party will be abounded, the party will be dissolved because said the near may see kono, said the end 2 man near Tim Dian General Naimono. So Okofaka de Japan bar, problem no bedoso. Nkrofo mo ne kene Japan ako ewo party no no. Omo dɔɔso. It will be very difficult to combine them together back again. Nyankopɔn yɛ adom delegates tie yasɛm. Na delegates etimi kɔto aba ente sɛ de ma yɛwura Bawumia no. Ene miwia bema. Hwɛ sɛ de MPP party asia yɛ akɔno. Miwia ba akua afro papa imame memo akɔ aba pa. Stay blessed. Where after the elections, after the winning announcement of Dr. Bawumia, Minya Bema, where said the MPP party ya kono. Now, there is something that I have to say it. MPP delegates across the whole Ghana. Moya Jumapa, Moya Jumadre, Machre se sabio, Motia manyo ase. Sanso na mo sante mukuo na mo join no munim mukuo no ne history ye pa munim mukuo no ne history ye na sanso na mukuo no munim mukuo no ne value as a party mato abane mana ye fe ye pa miya be mai abato ye ekoto ye no percentage na Dr. Bawumia nya ye no 56 point something o. Can we say diaspora for yanto aba ne bi omo abrochro mo ntumi anante anko Ghana anko to aba no omo obum bia ne ho to aba enkrofo na omo te America, UK, Germany, Canada, Italy, Spain na asefo omo ye MPP delegates nka omo tumi ayedan esoma omo hu nipa amane koto aba na ma omo wo omo dini mu o Ghana no afiwe aba na omo anto bi. But still Dr. Bawumia got 56%. I mean can't say when you not in a year. So 57% na Dr. Bawumia win ye no. A victory bia anu a dini pa. Sa victory we ya Dr. Bawumia win no wa ho. Minya be mai. It is said the Parliament of Ghana ne. The Parliament ne esi Ghana ho ne no. Dr. Bawumia ewo crucial influence in the Parliament. One, all the 16 regions are yekoto abane woso no. Dr. win 14 straight. With overwhelming gap, kese a etese papa no MPP for do no. Na ene ya etese all the regions no MPP amanyo kuo no ejina ne nan so because flag bearer no ojina ho Dr. Bawumia no. MPP for no omo Bono East, Ashanti region, why constituency ne. Regions na aka ni nyina no MPP for no mo ho no dodo no omo pe Dr. Bawumia anti Dr. Bawumia agenda na omo beye e kire we say the grounds are fertile temiye pa. Doctor could have even win 75%. Na nke bia wa win Asante any eastern region kwa ekoba ne sa nkenye Iwakobane sa kwese the Bawumia agenda no base only in 2 regions. But where ekotu ya Dr. Nkwa ekita 14 regions no. Nipa omo MPP for omo all the 14 regions say they want Bawumia to lead the party. Actually say adwuma na e was saying no regional level, district level, polling station levels no. Constituency levels no. Dr. Bawumia wo nipa omoji na adwene ni nhihye ne de opese onye mfama party no omoji tum. So these people are going to work for Dr. Bawumia. Enti sa victory na yenya aye no eye historical. Sa victory na Dr. Bawumia nya aye no se wo ye good assessment pa e kire se 2028 MPP must win. And if not to win, we must to win. Win for win because the grounds are fertile. Minya bema. Yenina ya we say in 2024 elections. Winner ye no. Yanri because MPP for koto abadi tia ye no. Dabi. MPP for so omubu funti omon kon koto aba. In fact, ye prime minister no. Echire yen. Kennedy Japan na oye against the government na otia konwama no ye MPP aban no. Ye hu hawa ni vote course no. But results na ye nya ne ne kire se afei na Ghana for MPP for tumi atena se aye Dr. Bawumia assessment ahu se papa no ogyina ne nan so osefata owonimde se obetumi aye adwuma ye pese ye mfa nhye ne nsa no enti abaye koto ne nanu yi MPP amanyoko no ewo ahoɔden titire bi the MPP amanyoko na Dr. Bawumia ne da no Dr. Bawumia agenda no ewo district ni region ni police station ni ko any constituency bia mu because enipa dodo no nyina no ka say Dr. Bawumia na omope no enti enye the communication board nkwa na ekoye campaign di ama Dr. Bawumia o enye sabio Facebook commentators binom te say yenom nkwa na ekoye campaign enye party communicators ena enye radio presenters nkwa na ekoye campaign di ama Bawumia na mbom no. The party executives from the top level to the down level, they are all going to the ground and work for the agenda Bawumia because they have shown through the voting say, Omodie, Bawumia na umpeso medi party na ni. Enti wona uye young guy bi. Wona sabio, uye young guy bi. Uye blogger bi. We sympathizer bi edemasa bi o Kennedy Japan. Wona na ye campaign na o support Kennedy Japan no. Minya be ma. Obra so se obesisa wadwene. Me kai me say you guys you can take 6 months na mo bridi. It is accepted. 6 months e da ho no. Efiri ne ye wo January February me na ye 4 February. Ye to abani January. Enti from ene enkopem August. Sorry, 1st August. One now you can Japan supporter biano. You have the right to breed. It is part of the process. Can Japan supporters muntie mi ye pa. Delegates yana mo support to Canada Japan. Muntie mi ye pa. Me se mu 6 months da monima amutum bridi. 6 months or how much I shocked, said the Kennedy. Why a shock? There was 6 months or how Mubetime Susua Mopebia, Mubetime Tientium, Mubetime a cause, Mubetime can sama mope, Mumu and himself, Mumubin open Quasiaki can. With a monk and a monkey can. Now after 6 months, no, Montre say, we a party faithfuls. Yet about 2024, I said, me for more than 5 days, let me tell me my life. My LA, my LA, me I don't know where to go. But a brainy term, I've gained my strength and I'm back, always firing. Sana minim second Japan supporters, coming Japan communicators, Canada Japan commentators, pro Canada Japan MPP supporters, the loyal people of Canada Japan. Hey, we MPP for Muntin ye. Mama adwene ade we so. Munya ndisi for. Canada Japan no ono ankasa mpo no oda so ti party no. Sabi onani na wuo kakra. Because no hwe Yonyani 2023 na MPP amanyoko tia konwam. Na ono ankasa bejira bonten kan ma ni party yese Akufo-Addo de tumi sisiri no. Enintia onya 23 onya 37% no. No believe we said this year around that obiani party no. A ono ankasa kese Opiano. He was thinking, say he could have get maybe 50 or 40 or 50 plus 1% of their winning. But then the MPP did this case. Actually, Canada, Japan say, Papa, usune obaye no emfatase obedi party nanim. Enti ono na mona fe na washoko. Afe na wate ne ho ase se. Abra na MPP amanyuko no te akonwam no. Na niema binom koso na amamfo ani nye ho. Enti omo de ehon tan na koto abade ma no. Wate ne ho ase se. So keso free party no mena. Obi bia ni ho obedi na chi. Enipa kakra bi na obedi na chi. Enti se wuye obi a oso ye MPP ni na sabio ye koto aba na support Kennedy Japowa. Miwia abato na atwam. Abato no atwam. Abato na atwam. Kennedy na ni ampre eni na nim a waye ne tede oba besu nyina ne se e wa hwe na ndisi for taking it on because he was not able to deliver what the NDC demanded from him. But one small boy now afraid now people be agina. Ebi afraid na washa say communication for politics. Ebi afraid na washa say odo ho hye party num. You cannot afford to lose your loyalty to your party because of Kennedy Japan. Oh yes, sir, you are just killing your own future, and it is not good for you as a young guy. And this no king no vote. And I had the young to abani BM because Bawumia rene. Masa, what about them? What about them? Ah, the end about ultimate emotional catch it. If you are someone saying, I say, well, now per second in Japan, medium MPP and him. When to me and Yakwen Yamami di party and him to don't to abam farm my party. What about them? Oh, yeah, the end how I dream better than with him. Say, no crepa say, the Intiana upese yen to abam farm Kennedy Japan and say, oh, per se yen ko 2028. Na yen ko wene abano and funkunim diemra fie dia enye. You have no reason to say no can no vote. We are sorry about that. We are sorry be hauti. Reason like a human being. Transnato sisi wadwini ye. Because now person party in kunim 2028 there. All what you have to do and say the obe to me ya na say the now say obe to me aye the aboa in Japan man win 2028 no. Yes, adwuma na afabo Dr. Bawumia no win 2028. Na mom say o si wugya akotena fie say mbom atwe ho say akotena fie onye bibia amfa ma Dr. Bawumia biem because you believe say nye ken dia bibia mo bia dia menwa o ye sa dia na bibi hauti transna your personal assessment ye na dia house because we live and we belong to one party because of a principal ideology of the party. And in the actually. And to Kennedy on one casano says a shock no than so Bessie and Buffy. And to now we are small boy no. Says some wadrin that with him and stop that no can no vote. We are say be do at them. We are say you can become somebody able to me as say would ya did do at them can the pediatro. Because when Dr. Bawumia has proven Onumpona, can I say, na oye victim to personal attacks, no? Ono ankasa kurano. What waka say ye mayate ho ase say, wa jai bibia amanaka. But you tell me ye pa. O si wa jai bibia amanaka. And how come a woman now we attacker? Now what attacking no? Why should you remain offense? How do you feel inferior? I inferior. Who feels inferior to Dr. Bawumia? It is only for that reason. And a better day. It is only through this reason. And our better day. Whoever na obeka kire yen say Sabio Bawumia anwin into no. Unya MPP ni BM. Unto aban fama MPP BM. Then how? Eti no kin no vote for no. Munya Jimmy. Munya even sankama mwakwa pa. Munya Jimmy no. Munya sankwasi akeka no. Munya dia moye na nsemfata. Now how did you think Kennedy Japan can lead the MPP party? Now munim party history na. Munim. Ha? Ene. MPP from Painful now said you bibinti. Now you know what? Let me tell you something. Kennedy Japan supporters ye munti me ye. MPP amanyo kono. Yenye can say detectors so. The party has no idea about detector what them call one leader with full control of everything. That be MPP party no believe a lot more in democracy. Yenye autocratics. Enuntino ye bia konya no to ho a na sa amanfo bebreba so won be contest ya for the history and for the ideology of the party no. That is the best thing. And another thing that you have to know, you also want to say, the fact is even a nipaduduo, eba so umbe contest the MPP party, the flag bearership position no, fair, ya homoka. Actually say in the party no, we have competent people among ourselves. Now nim the offer pa. Dear Fepa Kesepa so no say, Mammy ama mwakwa pa. Dear Feke Sepa so no say, Omunyina bejina na Obianya supporters. Obiaya den enya supporters. I'm people to say NDC the national executive decided say the nipa simasi na eba. Yemma wakwanya ma wonka wasem no yente saa pedomodi ye yiwura dufo the former finance minister apro ye na adwene say 2024 obe contest Mahama pede ye de ye no in 2020 apro ye na adwene say obe contest Mahama ye gu na nima seke kan nsem ya ma ne kwan kura ma na ye dey antemta. But look at how beautiful it is in the MPP. Say ye ma kwan Ema obi bia be gina na oka na asem de kire sabio delegates. And obviously, nsem na obeka kire delegates no. Ene na ma delegates who say, who is somebody are you ready to lead or you are not ready? And it is also beautiful say 5 people no mo ba ye no. Obia nya nipa mo di na chi. That is what we call a collective what them call ideology with a different manner of doing it, different manner of execution. Enti se ukodi Canada Japan chia enye yenka ne sen enye boni o unye boni. Se ukodi branchempo chia umob uni boni bi anti party no. Se ukodi ya waduma ya adum ya adutwima chia unye boni bia. Kwabena je Japan na support na unye boni bia. So you should know, and you can say we support to somebody different from Bawumia who feel victim to a lost. Na manu suntino. Ubejina bontiamba beka say no king no vote. No. Oh yes sir, you are not a party faithful. Oh yes sir, you don't belong to the party because in a democratic rule, the majority always carry the vote and the majority always make a decision. And this is all your party ba. Na yesi yepe Franka Tuni. Na mimi kwaku mesimi pe Dr. Bawumia. Na wo se upeke ne de Japan. Na ye koto aba na nipa dodo na si Dr. Bawumia na ese ne fata se ye de ne bekwa. Ya to aba na wi a as a democratic political commitment, you know. You have to accept the outcome of the election and be a party faithful. Mojani betimi tumo breeding mo betimi breedi e normal say a disappointment. A disappointment. Ye anim go ase ekura so wom Mumu binum keka nsem na nsem fata. It is normal to get breeding. But to come to a stand and say, no can no vote today. But I will say, you own fatakura se behu when you must a human being. Okasa say, and can say, in a logical way, in a logical way, in a mental way, in an intelligent observation. Me metume gyina ka say nyama bibibi enkoyie ema because uka say no can no vote pe de ba metim ene say wonye MPP ni because who are we MPP ni bia no you cannot say you did not win, your candidate did not win, and for that matter you are going to vote for NDC. That be uka say ye. Enti ya win na win na ya win no ya win ma all MPP has won. Enti mun change mo kasa na ma adwene da mo team na no king no vote na mo boa 2028 yani mu nyina na be pia kwa akoto aba no 2028 2027 yani mu nyina na be ye campaign no mo amotiti social media na make kan semfo an mo nhya ase na mo ntwetwe mo nhya ase na mo nko mo channel ne mo page ne so na ne ba bone na mo ye adwuma bone na mo ye no mo ntwetwe ni nyina na mo nhya ase with the new content because mo promo mpeo ye ne mo na ekoto aba no 2028 e dey ama Dr. Bawumia so far as ye koto aba no na mo nyina mo ne yenye d'accord na mo nyina mo ne yenye agreed say there is nowhere in the election yesisiri obi ye gi obi vote free ni nsem e de macho man ebe gina ho yiyi niema sabi o ye chi amanfo boro won ya mo ankoto aba so far as mo ne obi aye agreed say nothing of that source happen ne there. And there was some the duty as a party faithful to go and vote for your party. Na munyai sansem for no can no vote to munyai. Me de mejira mo so anko pensa mo besesa. We enye personal. We enye sabio obi hu efe obi hu etan. Obi ekoko obi etuntum. It's not about that. This one is about the common ideology that you know team. I na menu soon tino. Yes, sorry, say ye ko ni akwa akoto aba e de apenipa obedi ideology na da ye nim no da ye team no anim amayetumi aye successful. Enti se stika honorable Seven Amampo atumi akọ Dr. Bawumia ni fie ene na kodi nkoma akọ sra na onumpo na no gina platforms who did Dr. Bawumia tem wanya courage to go out there and meet Dr. Bawumia. How dare you small boy ya MPP supporter on na make kan kwasi asem no kin no vote o yare wadwene ya adwuma wa ho bibi afa otip baby okoda e wan na yie sorry na fanyansa be a man of yourself and then a year against you tomorrow will be a good time for you. And another thing that I want to talk about, there will not be any change in the parliament in terms of the minority leader, and there will not be any change for the vice presidential candidature. Hey, MPP for a campaign. Yes, Dr. Bawumia come for a campaign. Yes, consistency is the key to success. Said the name can't tell before no so no. Say Obia or support to a candidate or different from Dr. Bawumia when you're born in Tia MPP Amanyokuno. And it's Afenyo Markins, Afutu Senya East. The constituency Ujinemu, Edema, Ewo Mrashebedra Fie, Edema, Kruno, Emano. So, ono Afenyo Markins. Eye campaign de market in Japan, ne won the constituency wa onye bone entia obia. Said ya bronye fa bono region 2 ne ho so oye adwuma. Ema Ken ne victory onye ne 2028 edane butu ye no. Sa na sa Afenyo Markins so fa eto ne ho so eye adwuma sa wa futu senya east ho. Ema Ken Japan ne ya onye bone bia. Because everybody in the party have the right to have his choice. Although, or not Afenyo Markins, or ye hypocrite, or ye hypocritical kakra. The entire case or ye hypocritical, and say, Afenyo ba bontembe can say, because of the position that he is holding as the minority leader in the parliament, he is not openly campaigning for any candidate. Or don't can't say no. But at the end of the day, it has come to pass. Said he actually campaigned closed doors for Kennedy Japan in his constituency. Then I said there has been a hypocritical manner of doing, preaching neutrality outside and being partisan indoors. That is a hypocritical attitude that you will offend your Markins a conductor ne enye fenensem fatano. But apart from that, he did nothing wrong. MPP as a party, we must believe ourselves, say we are democratics. Yenye detector wine kabi before Dabi. So every man has the right to decide for his own destiny. That is what I want to tell you. And the Afenyo de no ye ne hono wanye bone so. But only say, or ye hypocritical, or ye hypocrisy. Wan kanen sem no ye said de na was en konkano. But enam we sunti was ye crucify no. Afenyo Markins is going to be the minority leader in parliament, and he will remain minority leader until he shows say his conduct in the parliament, and you can say sufficient. And I say, obe show say bia 9 years in the plan of working in line with Dr. Bawumia Victory Agenda 2028. Mima Monica Mwakwa pa mama me ho ye pa. Enkopin sa Afenyo Markins betra parliament ho. Na obeye na djuma said na oye ne dada no. Efficiency wom. Na obeye align with Dr. Bawumia Agenda 2028 no. Bra. Nobody should touch Afenyo Markins from the parliament. This is not an issue about winner takes all. In fact, making Afenyo Markins remaining the minority leader in parliament, can even boost the party's base, because Afenyo yenim so working in the Japan camp. So then a majority leader. Now all working towards the agenda of Dr. Bawumia. Actually, I would say he is working close with the people. No, I'm in support with Kennedy Japan agenda. And this will help to mobilize more people who will come from Kennedy Japan's camp to come and support Dr. Bawumia 2028. And this answer some now. And this if we shall see or more trigger on the media. I'm also MPP for being communicators and commentators and so what shall say a more kika and a one year Juma Dr. Bawumia and Munya is an in. Why do you want to sack Afenyo? What has Afenyo Markins done that you want to sack him? Oko Parliament. Does he deliver? Look at how Afenyo Markins and the other 86 MPs. Look at how they have rendered NDC useless. About 187 MPs. Omun Tumim Facey 86 MPs in parliament with the leadership of Afenyo Markins. So why should you have to come out and say Yen Saki Afenyo Markins from the minority leader because he worked for Kennedy Japan? It is anity. It is anity. Well, sometimes we must be little bit advanced from the NDC and what they call cartel manner of politics. Also, we must show say we are ahead of these guys. I was saying to me, say we believe in democracy. I was saying to me, say we are men of one ideology, but we may have different choices of procedures towards that ideology. And to Mr. Afenyo Markins and Sam and a Mumayin in Fruno, Mr. Moa, Momentaso, Nemoyen, identity mumpo nebeba partinum. Ebe se party in Kabum na yenyan and nano. Ebe man Kabonuma yen and ye glorify and nano ebe say. Because I know Kuya Fenyo Markins, every parliament ho. Me, I'm telling you, so you should not touch him because he's competent. We're so you're competent on what he does. And Tinesa also now Kuini free wa. Obviously, Nipa bi oye Juma de Mark in the Japan bia will feel threatened. As me about me abema. District level, MPP executives, you will Kennedy Japan crop for womb. Electoral area coordinators, Kennedy crop for womb. Police station executives, you will Kennedy Japan crop for womb. And this is how can you Fenyo Markins say, why ye Juma Kennedy Japan, you know, oh Pamna. Automatically, you are telling the other people, yeah, Juma, and the man Kennedy Japan say, their time is almost up. And this thing will never and can never help the party to get the plans for the 2028. I was saying combining your hood together to become one people and work together. Say the year friend Kabomuno. Sounds na was say inclusiveness and the party structure. But I champion crop for can Japan crop for Yawadu Chimon crop for Kabrenji Japan crop for. They all have to come together with Dr. Bawumia For to work the architecture, the new architecture for the election 2028. And the message mo. Panyini bi a wotie me. Panyini bi obetie video later. Mesra wa. Mama sem wenye very important. Afenyo Markin will play a key role to make sure say the Kennedy Japan supporters no vote, you know. They can take example from Afenyo so that they can come back and work with the party for a victory. Now, young Koyanim Matisse and Crofo Brum Swasha say Yensisa Napo as a vice president, presidential candidate. Hey, I'm PPFOI, Muntini, especially Dr. Bawumia Crofo. Mr. Moa, momenti asem way. Ye kwa election way. And some are in a pa. And they say consistency in politics means a lot. Eti mesremo Martin Opoku prempe na po. When kesiye. Ai papa when kesiye. Mesere mo a munya no manentra babi otie. Munya na po manapo ento aso enye ne vice presidential candidate for Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia. Eye no kure se branchempo abo adwuma. Eye no kure se branchempo a kire se owo dom e wo party num. Eye no kure se branchempo a kire se he had connection with the grassroots in every region and every district. A woman said, Brachampo, I say, or Tom Mancasa or party no Mutina Chie. Bebra, wound to me and Cassa and Namse, Bry, when your numbers intino. Ye mona po and ton chain, Yankofa brand, Emra. Oyan say ye. Oyan say ye. Abusian for, hey, during this campaign, people didn't know. A man for him, but say, I can't do mamma po abon was Santi, my mupa, the 47 district, how do I walk? Asante maimu ye kan juma napo abon wo hwa. You will never believe it because Napo does his things without cameras. Solomon upon sama me mo akwa ba yepa ye kan juma napo abon wo Asante maimu ye kan ajuma napo abon nationwide ye kan juma napo abon ansana election we ba successful. You can never believe it because na pono kwa on fa camera ni na chi na pono kwa na omma kwa impoma ye ntwa de o yo mfa ma machire. The overwhelming winning results so you about me anya free Asante maimu no me bemba Dr. Bawumia yebi, Samina Bawumia yebi, Movement TV yebi, Wuntumi Radio yebi, Che or say Mensan Bonsu yebi, the former Asante regional minister Oyebi, Tama Wuntumi Ebo Juma, and so on and so forth. But Mamentra Hankasa Montreal. Ajuma Bawumia Napo ayen wasante maimuwa. There is no single constituency Napo ani kayan kohone e honkro mpa info nkodi nkomo ansa Dr. Bawumia koho. Napo round Napo ko around Echo district bia ne hompa info di nkomo even 1 week before Dr. Bawumia went there. Enti Dr. Bawumia benante akwa kodru sa district hono na pabo adwuma ni nyina ma bibia beye pete wadi kan akogugu nsu ofom wadi kan akosidi enti Dr. Duru hwa odi nso gu so na no ban no enyini from enti na pabo adwuma enam na posu nso na asantefo delegates so eto abani boom edema Dr. Bawumia. Because Dr. Bawumia no oko campaign na pressure than so. Dr. Bawumia has gone around 270 something constituencies. And papa de kwa pressure than so. The time to interact with the delegates were always limited. Doctor would take the microphone and in 10 minutes he must to finish. Because now was said, amonto aso enko different districts. But enam sana na po wadi kanya koho informally any delegates yadi nkomo former MCE for former MP for former Sabio regional ministers ahodo ne district secretaries binom enam sana no mo atrase anya adaje ne omo adi nkomo akodi puntino Dr. Bedru Kumasi district biano na po aya adwuma no wo ho a wama bibi o ayeden asetre me ma me da na pia me mo akwaba. Et nobody should underestimate Napo. Mamon tracing fan Napo the vice presidential candidate no fa ni agro wa bo adwuma yie pa Asante Maita Napochi. Napo is also somebody he can bring back in the Japan and his faithfuls into the party. Unya de mo kano Brachempong is not ready for vice presidential candidate or a very good man. Or the party, Brachempong, the MPP party. Brachempong does not want to be a flag bearer of the party. Brachempong just want to see his party being a good party. Enti munya ye kofa Brachempong no. Na pona ye di kande na ko. Yensan fanonko. Temi ye pa. Na pona ye di kande na ko no. Yensan emfanonko na po ni asem. Obviously, see MPP for a better ho. Among this forum na set the agenda on what we should talk about on the media there. And the debia na po benya asem. But you better be at on so. Because na po kan asem na they are far at twisting just because we want to attack Napo of being arrogant. Martin Opoku Prepe should be maintained. Wabwa Juma when also after the election. Sa papa wedi ne huko siye eye cool sa no osuan de kwan ya obesan afa so aba ababeton ne ho biem. Evans ubekumi yo Evans. Ken ubekume. Evans ubekume. Patriotic Evans say Ken don't believe in pastors but he later believe in them because of internal election. Now, wow. Evans. I Evans say, can I will never go to church. You have a top there, no, Kennedy platform so preachy. Now you say Uncle Ponya boy. No, about be dinner, what about be dinner one tree? Uje Yankopon na mono oya aboa entuko ne na mua eba utima na waba no waba selesele na wasan ko unim de eba ken unim de eba nkanya ne se ujina ho se onkwa asore nso de duru abato a okogina asore dem se asofofo mompa ye mama o medi nkunim sa na ye no wahu mato ase pa. Matoasia pa. In any case, intima sama na America, abusiamfo. Yewura napo. I think Napo can't speak well. Sarome. Oh yeah, sure. We can prepare Napo to become a good communicator. I will say or can't say be and I'm say be the communication skills. Sometimes there was some issues, we can take him and guide him on how to talk. And you probably said no back or quack speech. I was say prepare no. Could you know what can't they watch the man? That would be the better way. But say, ye kotuna patchne, ya kofabra champon there. I think that decision will not be the best decision for the MPP. Because na poor budget pa. Na patches Asante region ono na sabio Asante for pen say omra na omra meden omejina party nanim. Eti media the American say don't touch Napo. Allow Napo to be Napo at the vice presidential candidature. Abusia Enra, the MPP MPs went to meet you Bawumia. I'm sorry, my pal, Sresa. Ayasemo. Yen to Mrs. Sana Poman in you. She has a son of pa, but at the assembly bar. The grounds are fertile. All what we have to do is to keep Napo. Mama, yen to for you are do trim command in a year. You are do trim. I'm sorry, Santini. But Papa no. The grounds holding no something. Approach na one Tangana. So the connection in connection with the grassroots, no, a problem. But Napo dear, Napo your manshia, Napo Juana Watna. I end this if one paper can be so tiger, no, but we know how we are going to prepare Napo to come and become a good vice presidential candidate and a good speaker in public. Joseph Dua, ni mwakwa wa prime ya what is saying. Eti Napo no change. We are going forward and we are going to win 2028 massively. Yankore nkonko tie message way. Enra MPP and peace went to Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia to congratulate him for his victory. Miya bema video no wakakra. But I was a wuntie. Video no. Tie die yura. Mr. Romeo kumio. Yente de yura afenyo Marcus, the mighty minority leader. Asema okoye okande chire yura Dr. Bawumia. Na yente yura Bawumia so emuaya odema the parliament caucus. Me da munyina say ye me the pass the majority here. I mean Mr. Romeo. I am say enade anko ye amount. No. Because any padodo no nyina say we have to maintain Napo. Mami amase no change Napo. Joseph Bu also say no change. And Napo no change. I think say me Evans and come so ne me ya adwene. Mami da na pia ne me ya adwene. I think say me mami Monica ne me ya adwene. Ena Evans Jaben ene me ya adwene. Kwesi Mafo so say good program my friend. Mr. Mafo, God will bring Ghana and his feet back again. Oh, we are for her. Oh, message you are when Mamma who yam the public coming so a Canadian Japan support a cashier. We are someone who could say the spirit of the MPP is back. And I was saying, Anthony, say, good one day. I was saying, Konkotie, Sama, the MPs in Parliament, any Dr. Bawumia, or Mocha Fire, and that. Here we are near Samba Studio. You might be a for last night. Now, wow, person join us. What to me? I join it.
Of our party, Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, former second lady and wife of our flag bearer, Mrs. Samira Bawumia. Elders of our party here present, members of the campaign team, and my dear colleagues in leadership and members of the mighty minority caucus. Mr. Flag Bearer and our leader of this great tradition, this morning, by consensus and without any reservation, we're here to extend to you hearty and fraternal wishes, and also to congratulate you on your election. Our tradition is a tradition of competition, a tradition of ideas. But once that is done, we all rally behind the leader. Be it known to all here present that the caucus has decided that not one will be left out. We are going to align everything we are doing in Parliament with your vision so that 2028 becomes a win for the party. This morning, one issue that I reminded my colleagues on was that much as members of the fraternity, various ideas may be held. If we don't push your agenda, nobody's agenda can go through. So it is very clear on our minds that we need to push this agenda. Finally, Mr. Vice President, Flag Bearer, and our President-to-be, we've also undertaken to regularly engage your high office in every single thing we do for direction. Because you may recall that last year, there was no direction. So we're doing our own thing, trying to hold on to straws to survive. But with you now as the anchorman, we can look up to you for vision and direction. As a leader of the caucus, let me also personally pledge to you my unsoiled loyalty to the cause of the party and your vision. So, Mr. President, we will not waste much of your time. We are congratulating you. And colleagues, I want to say this in the presence of the flag bearer. Each one of us here, 87 of us, in 2017, we were 169 and it reduced to 137 plus 1. And we are now 87. Our duty is to lift up the numbers come 2028. We can only achieve that through collective spirit. And individualism can only spell our doom. So I want to say this, that let us be committed to that cause ourselves in that chamber. Let's limit the whispers on the corridors and look at the party. If the flag bearer as an individual is expected to do it all, there will be no success. We will go to our various constituencies and we must win for him. And if we win, it will depend on how we act together. So from today, let us resolve that though this is a party of peers, for the time being, you have given the 5 of us the opportunity to lead you. Have confidence and trust in our leadership. And let's work together so that together this party would be the winner. NDC is not an alternative. And we should know that here and now. I rest my case. Thank you very much.
On behalf of the campaign team, let me express how happy we are.
Yes, interbusian for Saman Americano. Asem way, Enna, the MPs or more parliament, Dr. Bawumia, say they are there to work with him, they are there to consult him, they are there to push the agenda of Youra Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia. Now, it is very nice to see Alexander very beautiful to see Alexander Afenyomakins himself being to the flag bearer's house after the defeat of his candidate to lead the MPs in the parliament to submit their availability to Dr. Bawumia to work together. This is what I was telling you, sir. So you can the Japan supporter. Don't sit home and say no, no vote. Papa was spending millions of Ghana cedis to make sure say his constituency will be won by Kennedy Japan. Come on, man. So, man, come on, let's keep on and do the job. More things happened yesterday. Now I am
To see the mighty minority here with us this morning. I have to really thank you all for the work you did in support of our campaign. And when you look at the results, it is clear. You can see the spikes where we had the strongest of supports from members, and also the troughs where some members did not support our campaign. But that is how it should be. If it were all just peaks, wouldn't have been nice. But what I'm asking of you now that the election is over, is to close your own ranks. It is very important. You know what used to stand? I've been a trough before during the Akufo-Addo time. And so I know how those of you who didn't support this cause feel. Yesterday I was on air when one of you sent a message to the host that during the campaign, somebody threatened coming after you and taking your seats. I am around the flag bearer and the team, and I can assure you there is no such discussions that has gone on in the team. In fact, I know that other aspirants, they also threaten even some of the people who were supporting us. And I told the host that when it was just henya, it was just rhetoric. Elections are over. We are really looking at closing our ranks. Our interest is in facing the NDC. If I tell you some of the unpredictable words they've used this morning to describe His Excellency, I was just reading from one journalist who has compiled the things they've said today about Excellency to me. You can agree that there is no time to continue to squabble amongst ourselves. So please, leader, let us put our best foot forward in Parliament.
The minority leader, Sahini, the great Alexander the Great. Our leaders in Parliament, the mighty minority. I would like to really thank all of you. I feel very humbled by this visit by the caucus. It's really something that is very, very important for us, for me, my family, to see all of you come this first day of Parliament for this particular session that you are going into, to take the time to come to congratulate me for the outcome of our presidential primaries. I want to thank all of you very, very much for doing that. It was a competitive primary, as all MPP primaries are. You know, it's very competitive. That is the nature of democracy, and we have a very vibrant internal democracy. At the end of the day, all five of us who were competing each had a view about our ability to win in 2028. I think the reason why everybody was contesting was because they believed that they could win 2028 for the party. I think that's really what the general entire membership of our party out there want. We don't want to be in opposition after 2028. We want to win the 2028 election. And I think people, by and large, were like assessing who can help us win 2028. What are the pros and cons? You know, it was not as if people wanted the MPP to lose. That's why everybody wanted us to win. In that sense, they felt this person could win, this person could win. The generality of the party decided that I was the person who wanted to carry the flag into the 2028 election. And I think that decision in 232 constituencies was significant. It was a very significant mandate that was granted. But that comes with huge responsibility, because the party expects that I will lead this party to victory in 2028. And that is the mission that we have to embark on going forward. I think, of course, we had different sides, you know, in this campaign, but I want to assure everybody that, as I say, my mind is very open. My heart is open, my arms are open. I believe that the key is to win. Whoever can help this party win, I'm going to work with you. I'm going to work with you to deliver victory for the party, because I am, the responsibility that has been placed on my shoulders is for the party. It's not a personal matter. I'm performing a role for the party. not for myself. So I cannot allow personal feelings to get into it. Whoever can help this party come to power, we are going to assist you. If so if it is, something that you've said against me personally, that is not my issue. I will help you win. If you are the person who can win that seat for us, you will be supported fully by me to win that seat for us. I will not make any, decisions based on personal issues. No. That will not happen. I want us to win. And I'm going to tell you that my whole focus going from now to 2028 is to win 2028. I believe we are going to win 2028. I believe we are going to win 2028. A lot of people, simply because of the scale of our defeat in 2024, there's a lot of skepticism. Really, a lot of skepticism about whether we are going to win. The NDC have even gotten a bit arrogant, thinking, oh, whoever you bring, we are going to beat them. There's no way with this majority we will not win. But we've seen majorities of this nature before, isn't it? Yes. When J.H. Mensah was there, they were about 61, right? Yeah, 61. But J.H. Mensah's parliament at that time, when he was minority leader, they transformed. And by the time we got to 2000, we won. And we were the majority. What I see, frankly, are parallels between that parliament and the mighty minority that we see today. You have done an excellent job. You've held this government's feet to the fire. And it doesn't even appear that you are such a minority in parliament. You look at it and you are making the case every time. So frankly, if you look at the outcome of 24, if you analyze the data, you just come to the conclusion that the problem was internal. The NDC's vote didn't change. Their vote didn't change. Even Nanado's votes of 6.7 was higher than what Mahama got of 6.4. Isn't it? Yeah, so their numbers were basically static. For an opposition party, after 4 years in opposition, you would normally expect a big jump if there is a clamor for them. But they maintained their numbers of 2020. Our numbers was where the action took place. 2.1 million people didn't come. So if you look at it, then the task is not as onerous as we think. Because if you look at the gap and you don't do the analysis, you think, but if it is our members who did not vote, the first port of call is to look at the album and see who did not vote. Because we know them personally, individually, who did not vote. So I believe that the task going forward is something that is doable. It's very possible to get our members to come back to do that. But I personally and politically, I believe that the path to victory for us goes through Parliament. The path to victory for us goes through Parliament. You guys have held the fort for us. I need to work very closely with you. We need to strategize. You are on the ground floor all the time. You are dealing with issues. And if we take decisions without Parliament, we may be in error. Because you know the ground. You are the representatives of the people. It's very, very, and this is why in my campaign I made the members of Parliament a very critical part of everything that we did. I took all advice. I met with them, members of Parliament who supported me, and they really offered the strategies. How do we get to the ground? How do we win? So I want to assure you that I'm going to work very closely with you so that we can think together, come out with ideas that will help us win on the ground. That is the only, that's why I say it's the path is through Parliament that we are going to go through. I'll be working very, very closely with you. And I believe that with that we will get the necessary cooperation that would deliver us victory. Because, you have just too many brilliant people in this caucus. Too many brilliant people. So we believe that, I believe. Yes, too many brilliant people. So I believe we can work together and come up and fashion out strategies. This year, I want to focus a lot of internal cohesion, just trying to make sure we unite and we bring back our 2.1 million who didn't vote. We encourage and let the public know that there's something new, there's a credible alternative waiting to take over. And then we will strategize and go forward. A lot of things will come from the strategies we implement. Thankfully, we have 3 years to do so. It looks like a lot of time, but it isn't a lot of time. So the quicker we get started, the better for us. We have gone through, as I described it, a blistering election campaign. But our opponents will even go through much worse than we have gone through. They are yet to start. We are used to these things. They are not used to these things. And so we are going to observe them and see how they come out. And yes, offer them advice if they need to. But it's going to be an interesting thing to watch, to see how they also conduct their whole elections. But you can already see, the fractures that are appearing on that side. But we'll leave them to deal with our matters. We'll focus on our matters. I just want to thank you all so much, collectively, individually, all of you. Now let's work as one team. The MPP, we are going for victory in 2028, and I need all of you. Thank you very much.
Yes, that it was the powerful message. The MPC in Parliament, they come here with Bawumia. Almost summit regardless to any different camp or no more. Omunina summit or more. And they would about Bawumia so chim say a party agenda and your personal agenda. And we must work together to bring this strong party in power again in 2028. We numti eka se monkoto aba mfama Dr. Bawumia no, because na yenim suban yenim said your tear yenim se papa iba wabai de obeyo nyina ne se obema party na nya ahodre ni nyina so kese e wa batom de yetumi edi nkonim, and that is it. Enya afi no be kana stikase ma yese dabi eye papa bi nanka odi nkonim nanka amanfo ekochia na nka obeka obia nim ewo ho ansana nka obema momo afiri. But look at how beautiful Dr. Bawumia received the MPs, even though some of them were not in support of him. And we have to do one job, which is the agenda Bawumia 2028. Medimumbesia, nema be for last na tum, but mami fantia chakesie Emma Miria Ivan Sankama, Michel ye, Pame Mame Diana Pia Michel, Mami Salome and Ponsa Michel, Mame Polemics, Michel ye pa, Miria Kofi, Frank Michel, Miria Oskeni Kwajokwache, Michel ye pa, Miria Bana na Queer from Mami Panini, Medas ye pa, so Sancha, not Joseph Bua, also Michel ye pa, Amame Ama Michel, and who else? Imame Monica, I acquire to Amachao. Mammy, I'm our so much pa Evans Jaben, Machao so ye pa. Quesima for Machao patient danso Machao, Samuel Okuno Machao, or say Anthony, Machao so. Machacha the phone in I anemo bre. Made the number not to also to me fre, not watch the wadring, Kakra, Efa, and Sema, Yaba Beke home. A train Kakra so not ko be a ma. He said the Mubesia, no Chanyanko Ponya Doma. Assign at another episode. Abremo. Say dear, elections in the party are over. While we are more concentrating now, NDC and their incompetency. Yeah, kakra na whilst we are waiting in to see if there will be any call.
My number one supporter. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wonderful.
You have a strong mind. Hello, my Monica Mwakwaba.
Hello.
Mama Otiminka.
Hello.
Hello, Mpacho Otiminka.
Hello, blah.
Mama Otiminka. Mwakwaba.
Yeah, mo papa na ti say.
Pacho yepa.
Metonka pa. Ati say.
Yepa.
Metonka.
Okay, yetio.
Hello, metonka.
Yetio.
Abusanfo ni nyina ho ti say.
Obi ahon yepa, obi ahon ye.
Abusanfo ni nyina ho ti say.
Uzafo nyanto wase wa me say mistake bi wo ha. Hello mama, yetio pa, ya fere yetio nka ye.
Okay. Metonka che.
Ye wo ho.
Na de Yesu adom me ho ye pa.
Eda nyame.
Ayi kakra metumi aka ne say. And say MPP you're very careful. You're very careful pa. Share Kasaye, yen share Namuntu, ye titu, ye na ye di Bawumia echi. Then you're very careful, pa. A dear na minority leader, why? I see. When you are bet me, I could be Bawumia Chiana. MPP phone you bet me at the Canada Chiana. MPP phone you bet me at the Planet Champachi. Yes. And you know, a cool, there will be an there will be an in the car or done, and you will cool. A yabato, naba, a fiasem. Yes, a series. HM. Mary near may be ye pa, and near my dianim, some dianima, HM. At the cassia pa dianim. A final matter. The more say ye, papa way. Ni paid dinner chidos pa. Ni paid deep papa nechidos. Tis a moon nim. Na Bawumia chita for muko yempie no mundo musa okamba pa we be fansem bi braba. Ebe flansem pa rasta. My audio kura to wachi and some maybe boy you soon say oh lie. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Pacho yetio nka yetio.
Hello Rasta.
Mami yetio nka. Mitio nka pa yetio. Hello.
You know, me say about na process so. Na po obia vanessa nka na po. Obia san be na po. Yenhwe ayi Bawumia ne nana Akufuado. Employed do say no mo call you mudi nkugu. And Piladu do a sign on Mukoyo Mudin Kugu. When a champona, Mudimonia Bunisa Yanko Fan Mayor Vice President. I shall say, Nana, Bawumia Kofa, Napono, not when a champono, no Kofa Napo. When a champono, Omuko and so no near Banan Cornompe. Omo can say, who cap for Bawumia Hono, on one Cabian Fano. One Cabian Fano. As I say, money of Sibra and Chapos said, oh, don't be no. Don't be no. MPP youth na Kotwaba. MPP youth Nkwana Kotwaba. MPP youth Nkwana Kotwaba. Eti unyerenie mabi. Unyerenie mabi ye pa. Na meka sa meka edi atwa to. A say a meka sa wi a menka sa die mrasta. Ayi Bawumia. Onye very careful. Onye very careful pa. Na nipa na oni omunam no. Eni omoni omuko standi abano. Or shut it in your how I had in the firm. On my and bini. So we say I see a peche. Onye very careful. Onye very careful. I'm conscious na everybody me a sure for what it. I'm a blani moiti me be na no aka so ne chitai for me and omoano. Na 3 years na aka no. Ye nim ne ebesi. Amira mi nyame a mesom no eni nyame a mi nim no de. Mini se bibia ntimi nyame nua ba ma Bawumia. Na mini se makuma so ye otiasefo. Makuma ye mpaibofo etai ni kunachi. Bawumia na nkata so ginyame di. Ejin conscious di. Eti bibia ni ho ebetimi aye no. Enti no hwehwe aya hwehwe ke ebe yi na firi ho. Ejisa aya hwehwe se bibi betso no. Ama na kandie na wadi no aye kwa no. Onye very careful. MPP from penny for munye very careful. Bawumia chitai for munye very careful. Sabre ye mra ese ye sorry and koden and in paibo. That's it, Papa. Tamisha.
Mami onshira wonso mame. Mami onshira wonso na. Hello. Okay, I'm say ye mame no wakrusu. In any case, ye da so ewo efia ya ye twen se nipa foforo nso befre mame Monica. Mse wa afa cheme na me repra betem se wante. Ye wo afrefo mi no wa nti e befre obia. Ye mfre ye mame Diana. Afu se ho ye frɛ. Hello, Mami Salome.
Hello, Ras.
Pacho Timenka.
Hello.
Pacho Timenka. Hello. Pacho ye pa na unso e. No correct. No correct. No correct. Me tumi nji wachi nyama ni nyeye. Yeah.
I like it.
Me that's it.
The Pacho program now I'm person me pass with you.
Ethiopia your life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me feel so big.
Oh,
okay.
Wa wie. I mean I wie.
Me my na ya hu dream kwa.
Amen.
Ene adwumade adwumaden a wabɔ.
Me da ase.
Adwumaden a yɛn nyinaa yɛabɔ. Na Nyankopɔn nam so. Na wama yɛ adwuma no aso aba. Na wayɛ yɛn akoma so adeɛ de ama yɛn. Yɛda Awurade ase papapapapa.
Amen.
Na yɛsɛ ɔfe akyi ni abofo no.
Absolutely no.
Na mmom nneɛma baako mmienu bi nso wɔ hɔ a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛka yɛma yɛn ani da. Obiara ni hɔ a saa bere wɔn bɛkasa afei deɛ ɛbɛko ntɔkwa ɛna sɛ yɛhia nkabom. Na mmom yɛhia ni da hɔ. Ɛsiane yɛsi yɛwerɛ n'ano asɛm bi nti. Yɛmma nnipa bi bɛfum yɛho nyɛ sɛ wɔn mu ne yɛ na ɛkɔ, wɔn mu ne yɛ na ɛkɔ. Na nso wɔn mu de yɛ information ɛkɔ akɔma wɔ bi. Meti sɛ me nua a odii kan kasaeɛ no na wɔkasa sɛ ɛnyɛ wɔ bia na ɛbɛtumi asɔpɔto Bawumia. Absolutely yes. Obia ntumi nsɔpɔto Bawumia. But eduru mmerɛ bi a wodi mmerɛ bi a wowɔ mu no nti woyɛ ade a na wahwɛ yie.
Yeah.
Because menim sɛ Bawumia no a menim no no. Sɛ nka wohwɛ deɛ nnipa bi ayɛ ne deɛ nnipa bi ka a, ɛnka ɛyɛ right but Bawumia deɛ wɔbɛka sɛ no. Ɛna adeɛ no nso yɛato aba no awie. Seesei no deɛ obiara ne sɛ deɛ wɔsi express n'anigyeɛ anaasɛ ne yaw. Eti naa no deɛ obiara yɛ biara no ɛsɛ sɛ yɛgyae no. Because in a way, maame asɛm a no wɔɔken. Leader, one of the car saying, come on, you know, you will be a meboa. What's the more be any? It is a overcast and will be any when you. That's a copimo say, or be bound, Peswa swab a meet Abba the Cananoa, some pride anybody. That's a walk camp to the sense that who bet you won't cast come or who will see any panoa. Next and any pano, why rain area. Any who can say, never me and any papa pine and so anymore. And got your crofo canon can you right?
Well,
the new course, sir. Any you were nippers and nipper, menina down for pano a good city, a chain near a no timidity say. It is a obese so bad the canasta, my money, my canasta won't stand for no more. We don't do such a thing. No, monomede meaning Bawumia na minimum one. And yet you will be come with it. It's not a young son. A point is when you come with it.
okay. Assembly. No. January way and some my phone is shutting down. My phone na almost shutting down and then my Facebook account. I'm on for a hacker. Oh, it's my life for Facebook. My Facebook account to class or more say hacker account. Here some Kurani. Now no monetization on Facebook on YouTube and also yaje. Assemble Kurani, Asemo. Asempa. Mame, Mr. Wa, Mr. Rome, Mr. Wa, Facheme. Now, I think that there is something wrong with the connection. Abusham, so mama, just 1 minute, Mr. Moa. How long? Mr. Moa, just 1 minute.
I'm paying for. Samara, you went over there. Yes. So I also went to.
Hello. Hello, ma'am. What's Minka? Hello.
Hi.
What's Minka? What's Minka?
Wow. Hello?
Hello, ma'am. What's Minka? Hello, what's Minka? Mama, it is saying, I'm a tongue papa, now swear. Yankupanadum, and who ya pa? Opia, way. I think come to you. Amen. Amen.
Nothing can happen to him. And to be a relax. If you are no available. All kind of say 2023 name one, every annual best and to be a kind of common son. Miss Ramo, they say my two Macau Nina, the city away, Cassia, away, waking, young funny in Anya, fast, near quiet him. Near doctor, yen and come on a bit near one. Amanadi, never get a copy or be a platform. Now, no boat, no boat, one idea. The same summer one more protono. Mafu, but if you are a merit,
yeah.
Then no, I didn't see me as well, but then some day. One boat, no one man for by entering my young. You hear, say, a Bacasa Magana, one up here. Now, no king, no boat, one a woman dear, almost something. Na mitina fene sama wamu kana sama wamu kana ya de after such kura kujina kokoro be wini Bawumia ne samna wamu prosono mitra ya san kame ko ti pa na fa me sum ya hello na ma ko ka se na anya se enti bibia no e be happen so bia bo fa no mo bia ma no se nyankopon e ma ni bia ne ahode ne ono aso nya akwara obehu sadi obetu na namoati ena politics so ane ye no depending na tin ko na fa ko e ma ni nyeyi enti minority leader na so mo kan e be ya umi ya kura no we no se kan platform ka se ye wo group ko ye ni be timi e di ya ko mo wo sa e ni ni ho se bi e be ti aka ye nsam so ni nya menya nya men kan ho
On council, okay, but that's good.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, mammy, and a piano, and I get tea, and Manfred is Yamma, Saruman on near Casa, that working to call Evans. Oh, but Evans.
Hello?
Evans.
Hello, bro?
Evans, at the same.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, senior. At the same.
My father was born as a son of life.
But that's all like, when that's all like.
Okay, my memory of the Onaja,
Me too,
with my member when I was and you will ask me that we grab the whole 2020, 2026, the Shadan Kasai.
Tabi and Sheldon income.
My man, now that you're going to number.
Amen.
When I was so I am waiting, I was now I catch you about me as a man. Ghana so far as for the Naga, no more person, Ombeyan say, oh, yeah, we need it, but almost you are in your delicacy in Yankopon. Because we are no popular potato groom. You say, and was as a Oko leaf. Then let me mass of wash and come leaf. Wait, just a Mapa in Diago, Mampa Dr. Bawumia Diago, Code Diagra. We are soft on our way, you know, the Bawumia Diagra. What did we go? Oko leaf by force. It's a brand young super Panama and Yodu, and then the Mugas. And yes, I was your number who. And you was up the cost what was 1 man, and I make a crown. 1 man church is 1 man church. When you move was here. Now, a Lubina Canada Japan. Obi a wuti wiase kana Japan. They was him na na was him say, "Oh, 1 man church is as for." There was a kuka who passed the same as that one make confirm ma say, "Oh na be." Who say, "Ono bra one go buy am go go di pass go as I know you need." No. Both kakra open. Now we are saying by forcing only obi ko kan to pa. Na say open na wa bun ye. Na wa bun ye na wa jin say wuti no. First one na ala the maintain no me yes on titi omo a oba ya onya 37 no business a na be ye. No say this time around. That's me catch say can the point 30% for na. E be hard ni. And then onya 23 no say Dr. Bawumia beat you almost 30 something. Getting to 40 votes.
Yes.
40% at intervals.
Yeah.
Just say, Panin, na nyel se bi o papa na e de pe obi tu mi. O pese obi di me so. But umbu me. Asen we kwabonye na de ko aka menti bi da. Se me pese me di obi tu. Anka mesre no ahobrasem na nka odi ne tumi na ma me no. Se da bi me de pata pa be. Na yeah, my sisters no na be kan yin na no. Ya kana gina ye. Na eduba bi a brother you see, let's call the spade the spade. Me we asem wo hu. Ade ba ko a e kill me so send the kum mi bi asama do ba bi asifo. E ye nipa o ye pretender.
Okay.
Obi a wa ye no ho like ono a wa say o ka no ku no. Empesa nipa no. Obe mpanyi poso obe ye nunu ayi. Yama ye no bi ye kasa afenyo markings. Onye honest person. Ah me kana masa kan de emfa ho ni nipa mpo aba man e kana jipon ne ho. Meaning say after your markings, me penasem, but after your markings, why can I Japan are down for many years? And you can't take that fact from anybody. It is a after your marks, looking that now read those cases. But I don't pay a parliamentarians will be a bit clear. It's just all person stand as a neutral. Because you will never be neutral because of position. It is a after your markings, we are neutral. In Ocas, we are neutral. Not our person, we are other parliamentarians. Omobe declared their intense support for what do you call it? And the candidate. Now, who being the leader in the house, obey the same, obey follow one more. That's not the way. What you say? But when Sadia way I just want people, I'm a deeper Nina. Ubet Makata me point black pass. Sassi the door and the afternoon markings for during the voting day. We follow voting Nina. Why and this is but Ubet my side, I can say we are minority that I can. Yeah, because but people, I say, oh, nipa, and no be, and they are like the Martin Pissas, no. You're paying back who you can say no. You are like the Martin and why anti-party system. Young public party, yes, oh, you're back from my nipa in Nako. Yeah, I am from for my own Saban. The Saban was 2020. And if I say, yeah, you're what one, not the Papa, but people know, but I can say, or back cancer movie, or better get a better affected party now. Oh, at the end of the day, no, can I get a point? I just saw my mapa now, or I to pay the person when you're Yana.
What do you part to the 24 years?
By 40 million saying, I can't get a focus and your way and you are but Malcolm, you say, you cannot get a point for but Malcolm, or 1 year officer, can I get a point from the Yakin free party to compare what official of the party now, Obesta China, Obesta China, that you come and let one you know who is bigger than one you know in NDC. Who is bigger than even get your one is now in the NDC. Also, NDC 100 crab one idea for you. What's the one? Let you know, media, I think your mark is fine. Media may penasem, but for being you know, only you, or best for only for trouble, do the impossible yet. Because focus also for looking at Japan. I mean, just Dr. Bawumia, because I did not support Japan. Because in any election in people, they say you contest, you automatically will be best support. It is will be support to be an interest be as anybody your enemy. But never money ban why your enemy minister, why your home for trouble.
Yeah.
And then somehow one can be fine, one can be at the back. Let's everybody play fair play. Because a better can say, can I depend on you? The same thing applies to Dr. The whole world no more in Abraham, so when you more than 2,000. So, the Kumba Belfry, the man for yes, or Mudon. Sana was workers also for Canada, Japan, now to Canada, Japan, up and as of the mouth of Mana. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Absolutely.
But my young man was checked the token, but I said, who you want, a passadia, Yanum Piam to us and cost. Then my young said, not to go over my betrayer without knowing. Because the way I am, when you want, but not one man, you want some support. Second, when you say one more this side. It was over Hamam Young, and you can send young 1 hour empty, but my you, man, what you get, and then and on I am pen. The pass or back Bawumia Beavers, I have consent cost, or back and keep out, maybe you think they're alone and I'm when you put the Granomity, Bawumia 2023 campaign, and that's up for one of you, or more than a cancer point if I Sank of the cancer point. Because I pass cancer point if I Bawumia. Me, I'm thinking maybe because Mamusa on them.
Yeah.
What must be? Mammy Penus, now another gentleman. Mammy, running with as a muscle fat was nothing. Obi Cassa, Bra Champon, Babenya, ye was saying, Babenya numbers, you will also running with brother. You have nonsense and non starter. We have it market in the back, nonsense and non starter. Who can what you say? Then the post stand there and go on your nomesana. Okay, then the post stand there also for some contest as a flag bearer, 2 messages on one to your nomesana. Very good. It is send a one stand it, not or roof is a fine. Or back back Bawumia. Now I hear Mama Bawumia. That's why I am running for the previous elections. That's a Obika said, Napo, I say, Napo, and this post, no. Because Napo Casa Shiki. Me, I like Napo. You say, I'm like, or me like it. When you say you're Casaki, or Casac, or I deliver. Napo, and Casaki, or deliver. In politics, you know, there will be a bed deliver, you'll be in the Casa Assembly. Because Obika on deliver component, a man was because I know there were problem. The problem I want to say, no, you power the one who bless you, or Casacamo, but would the man would be. Would the man out in here? It is a also be catch them say, when I jump for Benya constituency, you know, I say the vice president man and yet a non starter. Because the post can also best stand for presidential prime minister. Come here, me, yes, Dr. Bawumia for Benya, if you are no man,
absolutely not.
It can also beg you need some ground. Go on a post who is a grassroots person. I'm for people in him. It is because of that, your mother can running with the energy. Bawumia they decided, and then the council of elders. But me, I don't think there is no need for any change. Because they are the council say, can't afford me a high for Mahama, they are present in that. I run your prior present here. I run your minia. No, say, I run your present. I run your present because the Mahama, they can't because I didn't bet Muhammad Bugana. I didn't bet Muhammad.
Pictures in Kwano.
Yes, I don't know. Or be able to know that I was started to turn out the back to get us also. I said, I may pass me to make my post. The idea will be a Japan make a papa one. Namato, my son of the whole Yasama Papaton, come by the Trevia Nama, and give one. I'm about to say, Obey to me, brother. I agree, the woman, Mahaman will need, but yes, they can afford or no, because I have one is moms almost the problem was near you. Open step Mahama is a person to confuse and to stack money. Obia Mahama, then I come back maybe who come up the man is incompetent, and Mahama cannot do anything better unless they change. Mahama, you want to near Mamono. Obi sound I don't know how I'm after your post that you have a number of red as well. IMF from Bakasem. Now I got a won't believe IMF, rather will believe our Muhammad Nitanko computer now. The certificate they fake. We also looked at the university computer. No believe such such lunatic. That is wrong. Sunday I change Dr. Bawumia. Minister Bawumia so on. You know, tell Napo and Napo is our best running mate. Obet my man. Because some of Napo Cabiano, we are Badun Banana with the quality. But Naponi will get him. Like I'm from Madame or Yamagana. Kwame Kumana and Ghana for people so in Yahoo. Who could read Kwame Kuma history? Why not for Kwame Kuma was a betrayer? Why a betrayer? And somebody who is ungrateful.
What personal sources?
Kwame Kuma was ungrateful.
Yeah.
Was it?
No, your personal sources.
Yes, and on the last minute, socialist person, socialist phobia, I'm influencing the panel. Now, Musa may go rather killing them. Until we have socialist countries across the world, Ghana, or more of what me cafe. And be Mahama for the Bagar better, or better for Poliban, I want to because the young part who better make the socialist system up. Who the socialist rule in Ghana that open Western education for your children. And that was as
Pamako Russia woman goes young.
Open socialist rule to colonize people with their ignorance. You know, may pass out for 1994. Who got the whole part of Ghana, but the others and this quiet dominance, Ghana said, too ignorant, too low, and their lifestyle is very, very poor. That they follow and because Ghana socialist point America, Democrats, every socialist party has a they think that the money who say every time on the Kenya. They are that cat from who say when we did. This has been an animal, then I know about the papa. I still got my husband.
Also with the Canada.
I don't know what from China near Russia, North Korea. Well, this time for young woman, this Ghana problem. This time around, no brother. Maybe I make a finger marking so about Omra, Damum, or Yadmana, man who said party first. Manning can say because of that, or no support to the Japan, not copy what you can pay for Chroma, also put a discount because of Babe can pay more. When you pass on to me, fine, want me when you come on a so many panel, you keep level playground, no, you're going to campaign. Come on. What about Unipa? Now, my who sell back in the past. I'm not going to say, we'll to have been out as a media opportunity panel, how can you be a neutral? How can you be a neutral? 2% just said their own influence. I can get Pope and go to know Yan a foot one.
Absolutely no.
Well, only as I go to no back. 1 year we are, and no year back. And no one just said, I'll be down media and people. I said to me this time around, you've been here, leaders here. We'll make my crack the face. Because who judge who are standing for from become a Kaibas 2015. And they're starting the national chairman. Yes, starting general secretary. So still go ahead and win the election. And yes, I'm going to just run a bit when I'm yeah, from the Bay Mama, but no winning power. Now, party to spend winning power. I said, now, Obia who said, what about the party? Obia who said, party in the cost. And then, can I report to a Patiana or Potian? He says, what made it? Because I can report your best. What the percent or budget? I complain that the piano. 277 constituencies. I'm a one winning just them 4 or 5. I say, who know be but country I reject too. But you're winning last year, which is both our region component. Now, we're going to make some stuff. So, I bank up about me, only, but I jump
of course. No, be on mother. Not once. What to me, I'm baking because
me and Camille support to Japan. I'm supposed to go and come and go to Macan Japan. Definitely, my brain. It's automatically about me. That means people don't want you to be their leader. You can be anything good, but to be a leader, Japan does not qualify to be a leader, and especially leading the party like MPP party. I call it himself a elite party with him before. Now you see a leader in where can Japan say you are going to be because I want to continue to stop mine. I say yes, I'm going to leader. Na kwada so kwabo den kwabo dan mani wi na tamak sai o ni panisha na bontene onko ya den onko na kokko what is this grace bro mami for sinas as obi be wura ma na nyame adoma yenya yi Bawumia dem me fa asem wo so enta ko na me ko and this one Ghana for say bi o my man say me sound one we ato your platform ya so say o mo de kana mo de Dr. Bawumia nim the be forma and o mo hu say we are come after them na me uko come some who Bawumia ho I will not come after you. I will come after Mahama and that stupid party you call NDC or anybody who you think is your leader who is feeding you. We are not going to come after anybody, any silly individual, but we are rather going after NDC. When I said to say Mahama, and I because we are going to start the moment. All never go after them. Only a man goes to it.
But I see the Evans. Okay, here we Evans, and I tell you. Emma Mr. Romena Okasana before no do me into my mensan throw. Now, they now walk up. What so my
Hello, bro.
Hello, my mate is saying.
Hello.
Hello, my mate is saying.
Yeah, can I need to for you?
Yeah, you 43, I 40 new.
Yeah. And the other can say, and you know, I need a hot because the Nipano, would you and him say, I had a me walk. Never will be a fair play to the sense that Nipano grab the canastem. Won't pass war, Beba. Or Becca, Master Movie, one more former minister, ever you follow up. One more won't find. I'm more mamma you follow up. Then that, who about it now? No matter you obey a piano. Maybe you would eat. Maybe you would eat. But Papa, no dear, one no, it's answer when you sit out and rap. And you know, when you said your mobile piano, and ya dear, a bayer. Sit here, a radin a seat no. It is a nip of the Yipiara. And Yadia, Yipanibus. Never Papa walk as will be, you will hear me and so will be the piano. Make can work it here instead of Bawumia best master. Now, one more most of the best master of Doctor Bawumia at him. If you are a doctor. Na make-up kakran to sofa running mate here. Adopono just some is too early. Papa no wa pre 2003. A fire papa waiting in fast so by election 2024 election. You election for papa. Senka obenya da January reflective plan a baby. Wahumi a wana and propose. Yabupo abba on 7 on the 8th, not 10, 2028, the Piabon. Yeah. One more papa pay Yahoo me. Papa says, I wish that from 2003 basis I may papa won't for me.
2023,
It is slow, papa panel for me. Running mate as a too early. The young doctor near the Ama doctor. And here in the essence, he is not in a point family waiting key, wait car. You will run in there and then April. It will be unfair. Now, when you buy a phone of our boy and no, or my camera for the
I on a shed up park and also more PM trap.
So, my camera for the so when you buy our boy. Who feels up a funny with you about Silver Plaza? And let me hear a German sabu. A friend you papa and then come one no class for me, grandma person come good and you want to put. And I ran the atom. Oh my yet, Martin. It's the other for me. And yet, vice president, that you man said, and I will you communicate and yet on the air. Then I'm at to a dear man, boy. That's it, Yalla, you bet me at training. Dr. Nemo will buy in 2008. The dear know what associate and then it is some no na papa no home emre pam onu a obeyi ne fight no obeda ne na party ni mo no say obi anya asin airport 23.5 to 23.8 year ja say ye di aya FM ye no obi anwa ju ya boka
obi ahu the position
I said on FM 23.8 ya boka
Brigade and Tigan to vote.
Adai. Na boka adai. Papa baako no anu mo kam se ono no onko fa because ono no was started to the nanka as in from starting ya na em to bi ya na stage element omo bi eri no musu ba ape ya go fu obi a woni na ekwo kwaduma ono abo no asante re enti papa me di manu si na wanya kwa akwa na me ya
bye yeah, my Mr. Roman at Terry. I was some of my young about a young son of Puna M. Pampos to open up party. And then they had. I'm saying friend from Ghana. Hey, Kunimudia back. Yes, let's call, man. Pinya Joseph, who speaks non more than this young John Mahama? Please, can you explain yourself? Because one drop of English in Italy can happen. I'm saying, my mama was busy until we cannot pick the call. Well, I'm so busy. Well, in any case, I was young for. And then when you ask, and I'm over. The same as a campaign, I hear we a team could him, but the Akayan Anderson. The Akayan Anderson. I feel about the main job for the main elections. The best I must say, Umayana, I ain't care of the year. But you are not Mubia, preach Dr. Bawumia. But you are not Mubia, preach but you are not Mubia. Ma Udombo, Dankwa Buzia tradition. Anyway, he has said. Nabohuda would have a real and you bread. O Pompire so another kind dombo tradition. To the Bay sources. Ebe to me, I in 2028. Abuja for me don't be see a notch now. Yasan Sham, the Munina said Shamunina. Contribution I'm de buy more mutumu free, more move comment. More here, more mobile notch now. More about here. Church Munina the Munina said. Mama, young people on. Na yenye you must say yes in the Fatanian Kunim dear. Ebe dear 2028. Meeting any Mr. Mafo Harass Media GH on YouTube. Abusiam for Mr. Wa, we are Madame for our personal profile, Facebook, Mafo Alexander Kwaku. Now one will say ya publishing near my phone be an yamia ya hakeme. Amama Lusu Kennedy Japan Junior. Malusu Ras Media. Malusu many pages ya. Eyemi ankasa mi page ya me handle. Timesra mo say wo be who post to be a mi ankasa mi personal profile so a enye in line with my personality. Say ye nudi tine na asefo bia no. Enye me a timesra mo asa mo fanche me. Ye bompa say na nwumre betima ye adwuma na Facebook assign edi account no edi amaye. Wan fa amaye nso a ye behwe se betima bie foforo na amaye nyuma akosho a. Medamu nyina ase idi ye ne Mr. Mafo. Ma Mr. Rome medasi ye pa no contribution. Jache mu nyina da mu nyina sim se de tie bia ye be sign ahia foforo. Mami afro papa be mechia ye pa Joseph Bu amechia o. Polemics mechia ye pa. Ai Salome ne wo mienu ye Salome amponsa ena Salome jamia echiache mu nyina mo mienu nyina mechia mo nwe Kofi Frank osikani kwajo kwache osikani papa be mechia ye pa nwe Joseph Bu amonso mache Ivan Sanka mache ma ama mechia ye pa me frɛ wo bet one to me amfa ena dofo amaka nyina medamu nyina ase ene mo bre patient danso mechia ye pa da wase Minister said the TB and Coponia at Mocha, ever say, Until we meet again. Adios.